Let's solve the equation derivative of y plus 7 times y is equal to 0. We can shift the 7y to the right hand side and then divide by y to get that this expression is minus 7. Then we can integrate in the both sides. In the left we will get the natural logarithm of y, and in the right we will get minus 7x plus a constant. Taking the exponential in the both sides, we will get that the absolute value of y is equal to e to power c times e to power minus 7x. Removing the absolute value, we get that y is equal to any constant times e to power minus 7x. This is the solution. Let's solve the equation derivative of y plus cosine of x times y is 0. This is a separable equation. It's also an equation of first order and linear. But let's solve it as a separable equation. Let's shift the second term to the right hand side. And let's divide by y. We have derivative of y divided by y is equal to minus cosine of x. We can integrate into both sides. In the left hand side we will get the natural logarithm of absolute values of y, and in the right we get minus sine of x. The integral of cosine is sine, and perhaps some constant. Taking the exponential in the both sides, we get that absolute value of y is e to power c times e to power minus sine of x. Taking the absolute value out, we have that y is equal to plus or minus e to power c times e to power minus sine of x. Now here this constant is positive, but because of this plus or minus, the whole constant can be also negative. So let's denote this constant by some capital A. We got the solution. Y is constant times e to power minus sine of x. Let's solve the differential equation x times derivative of y plus 3x squared y is equal to 0. And we are also given an initial condition that y at 0 is 2. Well, let's divide by x. To get this, let's shift the second term to the right hand side, and let's divide by y. To get this, let's integrate in both sides. In the left we get natural logarithm of absolute value of y, and in the right hand side we get minus 3x squared divided by 2 plus a constant. Taking the exponential, we get that absolute value of y is e to power c times e to power minus 3x squared divided by 2. Okay. Removing the absolute value, we get that y is equal to plus or minus e to power c times e to power minus 3x squared divided by 2. This constant here is always positive, but because of this plus or minus sign which came from the absolute value, the constant in the front can also be negative. Well, let's call it just some constant. So we have that y is a constant times e to power minus 3x squared divided by 2. Now we have the initial condition here. So 2 is the value of y at 0. By using the formula, the value of y at 0 is a times e to power 0. E to power 0 is 1, so this a. We just got that a is equal to 2. So the solution of the initial value problem is y of x is 2 times e to power minus 3x squared divided by 2.